Nia Jax collapsed after Charlotte Flair attacked her backstage. Good day, WWE Universe. And wow, what a shocking night it was. The Queen, Charlotte Flair, just did the unthinkable. She snapped backstage and attacked Nia Jax in a confrontation that has everyone talking. What started as a fiery exchange of words turned into a full-blown assault that ended with Nia Jax collapsing to the floor, motionless. This is not just a regular locker room scuffle. This is an all-out implosion between two of the most dominant women in WWE history. But before we break down exactly what went down, and trust me, you're going to want every detail, make sure you subscribe to WWE Extreme and hit that notification bell. Because when chaos breaks out behind the curtain, this is where you get the truth, the breakdowns, and the drama no one else dares to touch. All right, let's dive right in. So, here's how it all unfolded. Backstage after SmackDown went off the air, Nia Jax was seen in a heated conversation with Charlotte Flair. Cameras caught the tail end of it, and it looked tense from the start. Sources say Nia was furious about comments Charlotte made earlier in the night, reportedly calling her a lazy powerhouse who hides behind her size. Classic Charlotte Flair shade, right? The Queen's ego has no off switch. Nia didn't take kindly to that insult. She fired back, saying Charlotte was only relevant because of her last name, and that if she wasn't a Flair, she'd still be training in NXT. Oof, that's a nuclear-level burn. You could see it in Charlotte's face. She wasn't just offended, she was enraged. What happened next? Let's just say the Queen lost her crown and her composure. According to multiple eyewitnesses, Charlotte lunged at Nia out of nowhere, slapping her across the face before launching a full-on attack. Hair pulling, forearm strikes, chaos everywhere. It was a total meltdown. But here's the thing. This wasn't a scripted fight. This looked real. People were screaming for help. Referees rushed in, and the camera cut away right as Charlotte slammed Nia's head into a steel crate. Seconds later, Nia crumbled to the ground. Now, fans immediately started speculating. Was this real or part of a storyline? Because if it was scripted, it was the most realistic WWE backstage brawl in recent memory. But according to early reports, this was absolutely not planned. Nia Jax was reportedly taken to the medical room after the attack and collapsed again while walking. Paramedics were called in, and while WWE hasn't confirmed the full extent of her injuries, sources inside the company say she suffered a concussion and bruised ribs. As of right now, she's been pulled from all upcoming live shows. Meanwhile, Charlotte Flair has reportedly been sent home. Yep, WWE management didn't take this lightly. Word backstage is that Triple H personally confronted Charlotte after the incident and was furious. He's said to be evaluating disciplinary measures, which in WWE language usually means a fine, suspension, or in extreme cases, storyline punishment. But here's the thing. Charlotte has a history of clashing with people backstage. This isn't new. She's had heat with Becky Lynch, Ronda Rousey, and even Sonya Deville. But this crossed a new line. Let's be honest. Both women are known for their egos. Nia Jax prides herself on being the irresistible force. And Charlotte? Well, she calls herself the opportunity. So when two dominant personalities collide, the result is nuclear. This isn't just about a bruised ego. It's about dominance, power, and respect. Over the past few weeks, there's been heavy tension surrounding WWE's women's division. New stars like Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, and Bianca Belair have been getting all the spotlight. That leaves veterans like Charlotte and Nia feeling sidelined. Nia's been frustrated with her booking, saying she's tired of being everyone's stepping stone, while Charlotte's been vocal about her creative direction, or lack thereof. It's like two lions in one cage, and eventually one was going to bite. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting. WWE insiders say this whole situation might be worked into storylines, depending on how bad Nia's injuries really are. Basically, if she recovers fast, they might spin this real-life fight into a scripted feud. But if she's out long-term, Charlotte could be facing some serious real-world consequences. And honestly, this could define both of their careers moving forward. Let's pivot for a second, because fans online are divided. Half the WWE Universe is furious with Charlotte, calling her entitled and toxic, while the other half says Nia provoked it and finally got a taste of her own medicine. And you can't deny it. Nia Jax has her own controversial history. Remember when fans accused her of being unsafe in the ring? From injuring Becky Lynch's nose to knocking out Kairi Sane, she's had her share of critics. So seeing her as the victim this time has thrown the internet into chaos. But let's not get it twisted. This isn't about who's right or wrong. This is about how WWE handles a situation that's now completely out of control. Rumors suggest Charlotte was already frustrated before SmackDown even began. She's reportedly been clashing with producers over how her segments are written, complaining that her character has been watered down since her last title reign. Combine that with the ongoing personal drama with Andrade El Idolo leaving WWE and her inconsistent schedule. And yeah, it's no surprise she finally snapped. WWE officials are said to be deeply concerned about how this looks to sponsors and fans. A backstage brawl that ends with one woman collapsing isn't exactly PG-friendly. And yet, ironically, this could end up boosting ratings because controversy sells, especially in the world of pro wrestling. Let's switch gears. What happens next? If Nia Jax is cleared in the coming weeks, expect WWE to capitalize on this. Picture it. Nia returns on Raw, interrupting a Charlotte Flair promo, demanding revenge, maybe even attacking her mid-interview. That would explode online. Fans would tune in just to see round 2. But if Nia's out for a long stretch, then WWE might turn this into a punishment arc for Charlotte. We could see her forced to apologize publicly, stripped of a title opportunity, or even temporarily suspended from TV, all while WWE plays up her out-of-control persona. Honestly, that might not be a bad move creatively. A darker, more unstable Charlotte Flair could be exactly what her character needs right now. 4 years, she's been the perfect polished queen. Maybe it's time. Think about it. With Nia sidelined and Charlotte under scrutiny, the door just opened wide for the next generation. Wrestlers like Tiffany Stratton, Io Sky, and even Lyra Valkyria could finally step into the spotlight. It's poetic, the new era rising while the old guard implodes. And WWE loves nothing more than turning chaos into opportunity. Because one thing's for certain, when Nia Jax returns, she's not going to be smiling. And Charlotte Flair better watch her back, because the irresistible force never forgets. In the end, this incident might just become one of those iconic WWE moments, the spark that reignites a division and reshapes careers. It's brutal, it's messy, and it's pure WWE drama. Exactly why we love this unpredictable circus. Thank you for watching WWE Extreme. And remember, in the world of WWE, queens can fall, giants can crumble, but the chaos never stops.